this goes to our Australian supporters and friends. Thank you so much for your belief in the Rafiki vision. Thank you for supporting Rafiki Mwema children and our programs. And we are grateful and honored to always have you thinking about us, supporting us. And from your support, we have been able to undertake several projects, and we are very grateful that your general support enables us to realize some visions and dreams that we had to ensure that we make Rafiki Mwema a better place for children that we support and for our staff and the community. As part of your donation and support during last year's golf tournament, we were able to realize the first dream, a fish farm, and we were able to build these two majestic and big fish ponds here. And already we have around 4,000 fish in here, and we are very grateful and hope that in the next couple of months, possibly 2 or thereabout, we will be able to sell them and hopefully generate some income that will go on to supporting the children of Rafiki Mwema. When we built these ponds in August, our initial thoughts were possibly we'll do one and do a few fish, but your contribution enabled us to do not just one, but 2 of them. And we are very grateful because we can already start seeing the fruits of the work. I hope the camera does some justice to show the fish that we are already growing here. I also wish to thank you so much for your support with helping us to establish this animal feed storage. And we really were struggling with where to store animal feeds, especially being that we didn't have a big storehouse, and we were really interested in expanding the daily project as part of our self-sustainability and food sustainability measure. And with this huge animal storage, now we can comfortably store sufficient dry matter and animal feeds to feed our cows even when it's in periods when there's out of season. Like we have been able to stock quite some substantial amount of hay. This one will be able to take us possibly for the next 6 months, even if there's quite a dry spell. In addition to the silage that we have stuck underground, we'll be able to have sufficient feeds for our animals. We are so grateful for this. It's just unimaginable that you were able to help us realize this, that we were really struggling on for quite some time. Thank you so much. From your support, we were able to procure this high-yield pedigree dairy cow. We called her Damian, and she just recently calved to this beautiful calf here, a male, though we don't aspire to keep the male for a long time. However, we are so grateful because right now we have our 20 liters of milk being milked from her every single day, and we hope this will continue improving with her second lactations and onwards. She has been instrumental in changing the yields of milk from our farm, being that now we can comfortably say that we can feed the children well. Every child here is able to get some sufficient milk, which is essential to their growth. And this is part of a greater strategy to improve our breeds and to make sure that the dairy project becomes self-sustainable. And we are working on measures to ensure that in the coming years or so, we'll be able to replace some of these, a little bit mixed breed animals that we have at the farm. And we hope by maybe Vision 2028, we'll be yielding approximately 3,000 to 5,000 liters of milk every month, and we hope that this can be able to be sustained. Thank you so much for your support, and we really appreciate. Here is Damian, and this is her little calf. She just got sprayed from with some spray so that she can stop being disturbed by some flies. It's really a hot period here in Kenya, so you expect those bad flies and really nag animals to be around, but we thank you and we appreciate. So si sasa tunakuja kwa hii yeah. I also wish to appreciate you and thank you so much. I don't know how much better I would say thank you for helping us also expand our cattle barn. Initially, our cattle barn used to be just this simple structure from this part to that corner, which was, built for 4 or 3 cows or thereabout. And with our expanding herd of cows, we were facing the space challenges. And you really came through for us at the time when we really needed your support, that we were able to expand these cows. We can comfortably now have over 10 cows here. And every cow will have its place to eat and sleep. And we now feel we are along the best steps to ensure that we can be able to come up with a very sustainable daily project. Perhaps I can walk in here. I have to disinfect my feet. And yeah, here is that part of the dairy cows. We have their feeding traps on this side and the sleeping quarters on the other end. At the moment, we are enjoying some sunshine period. So, we are able to have them at least go out of where there's grass and graze a little bit to just ensure that they are comfortable. And we are so grateful because the animals are more healthy. They live in a hygienic environment. We are able to control spread of pests and diseases because, they don't have to wade too far and graze too far away, and also improve the quality of care and also the quality of the yield that we have. Thank you so much. We are greatly honored and we appreciate you. And we hope that even in the coming years, you'll be a testament to the great work that you have done for Rafiki Mwema to support us and the children we serve. We are grateful and we look forward to a more beautiful future with your support and your partnership. Asanteni sana, as we say in Kiswahili. We would also want to thank you for the support that you provided to us to repair this electric fence. Last year, before we had it fixed, almost 90% of the poles were shaky. We had quite many of them that were already aged. But with your donation and your kind support, we were able to procure new poles and also get a technician to come and fix the poles and tighten the wires and fix new strainers. And now we can comfortably say that we have been secure. Last year, this has been a rainy year for Kenya, and this whole area was flooded. So you can see there's still a lot of flood glass, and we really did not experience any problem with the fence. Previously, we used to suffer a lot of problems because whenever it rained, some of the poles would fall off and some cables would disconnect, which was really a security threat and a risk to us. But with your support and with the repairs that we were able to do, the whole of the rainy season, which was about 9 months in Kenya, we did not get any problems, save for the usual normal repairs and maintenance, where sometimes a cable might be loose, sometimes a cable might have come contact with water when the levels were high. But all in all, we don't have any challenges with the fence. The compound is secure. The children are well secured, other than the Maasai guards who are warriors for us. We also have these electric fence that act as the first primary intruder stoppage point. We are so grateful for your support, and we have tried all the best that we can to ensure that every coin that you supported us with went to where it was needed and to the projects that were really necessary to ensure that Rafiki Mwema takes off and our children are safe, well taken care of, and we can progress effectively without much fear, especially from the security perspective of the children. Thank you so much, and we look forward to further partnership in future. Our boys project has grown tenfold ever since it was started. From what started with the initial inception boys, we have seen tremendous growth in the number of boys that we have successfully rehabilitated after rescuing them from the streets where they were facing all manner of violence and abuse. And we have been able to support a number very successfully. Already we were able to have one boy who already sat for his KCSE exam and passed on very well. He'll be joining college sometimes towards the mid of this year. And while we have a great building here, the King's Castle, which was supported, which we built from your support and great contribution to enable us have a safe, sustainable home for the boys, we still have a need because of space requirements for new boys when they arrive. This is a building that we intend to build at this particular point where I'm walking towards. We'll be calling this building Mfalme Mtoto, which in Swahili translated to English is young king. This will be holding it for the new boys once they are alive. Normally, when we receive boys from the streets, a number of them will have quite serious withdrawal symptoms from the usual drugs and substance abuses that they have been facing in the streets. We get many of them having tremors, some of them having weird dreams and hallucinations. And sometimes it really requires them to sleep in a separate area for at least 14 days by the time they battle the withdrawal symptoms up and until when they are at least stable to join others in their sleeping quarters and living areas. So we hope that this year with your support we'll be able to set up the Mfalme Mtoto. Mfalme Mtoto will be able to be set up at this point, and with your support we hope that from the support that you provide to us, we'll be able to build a sufficient, well-done standard structure that will be able to host these boys and ensure that they just do not feel accepted, but they feel comfortable and they have space where they can at least express themselves, express their frustrations and withdraw symptoms up and until when they are stable enough to be reintegrated and start living with the other boys. This has really been part of my desire to ensure that we continue having the boys project in a more sustainable phases and in manner that looking into the future so that we can be all rounded. We'll be honored and grateful to be able to accomplish this dream of having this building set up at this place. And we appreciate your support at all the times. Thank you so much.